tilly-vally, Sir Thomas. She's not a boy. What does a woman want with brains? I'm sure I never had a brain in my head, and no more does Alicia. Alicia doesn't need a brain, said Sir Thomas more dryly still. Not with her eyes. Alicia's eyes were enormous, as golden as honey, and innocently trustful as a baby's. When she looked up at Kate standing by the window, they suddenly melted, and a faint sparkle of tears appeared on the lashes like jewels on a fringe. "You could say you wrote the letter yourself," she suggested hopefully. "That's what you'd do if you were a true sister." Kate broke in on this romance without ceremony. "Did you sign my name to it?" she asked. Alicia's eyes widened. "Sign your name?" she said in a rather puzzled voice. "How could I sign your name to the letter when you didn't even know I was sending it?" "Did you copy my writing?" "I've told you before, Kate," said Alicia, "and I tell you again that I will not learn that foolish, newfangled Roman handwriting father taught you, and let that be an end of it." "Then it wouldn't do much good to say I sent the letter, would it?" "Oh." Alicia blinked. "Wouldn't it?" "No. But if you said you— No. We'll have to find some other way that I can be a true sister to you." Alicia flushed and began to wriggle one foot in its soft embroidered shoe. "Very well, sneer at me," she said. "Don't be a true sister. I was only trying to help the Lady Elizabeth. The Queen can't know how bad it is here. All I did was write and tell her." "What did you tell her?" "It was only setting her straight. All I wrote was that the princess was an excellent lady and loyal and noble, and everyone loved her much better than the Queen, and it's wrong to keep her shut up in this horrible place, where she can't even put her nose outside the park gates, and there isn't any company except old Master Roger to read her Latin, and no fresh fish in Lent, except carp from the pond, and no warming pans for the beds, not even in January when it snowed for 3 days, and— Never mind the rest." Kate sat down limply on the window seat. "You ought to be in a book, Alicia. That's where you ought to be, in a romance, riding on a white horse with a good brave knight to take care of you. Whatever do you suppose the Queen will think? She'll never forgive you." "I'm not afraid of the Queen." Kate thought of the Queen sitting in her high-backed chair on the day she and Alicia had been taken to court to be presented to her before they went down to Hatfield. The Queen's hands never still for a moment. The tight lips, the hot, sick, unhappy eyes darting from one to the other and back again. "Well, I'm afraid of her," she said. "Yes, but she liked me," Alicia insisted. "Don't you remember, Kate? She said I had a sweet face and reminded her of my mother." "She wasn't angry with you then?" "Oh, she isn't going to be angry with me now, not for only one little short letter." "Alicia—" Kate stopped, helplessly at a loss. She did not know how to explain. Nobody had ever really been angry with Alicia, whatever she did. The whole world had been her apple tart since the day she was born. "Think of what happened to Cat Ashley," she persisted. "Who cares about her? The Queen isn't going to be angry with me," Alicia repeated, comfortingly. "It was only a little letter. Why, the whole of it was hardly 3 pages long." She slipped to her feet, stretching like a kitten, and began to tidy her hair. "The Queen may not read it," said Kate. "She must get hundreds of letters, and she's ill again. Or it may have gone astray on the road." "Oh, no, it couldn't have," said Alicia proudly. "I put it in the Royal Courier's packet with the one from the Princess." Kate, giving up, merely nodded and turned again to look out of the window. 2 sparrows were trying to shelter from the rainy wind in the ivy that grew on the palace.